The thing about Blagojevich is it's obvious from the tapes, and I've read nearly all the transcripts of the tapes that they released, right, is that this guy was totally used to doing this. He was super comfortable. It's not like this idea just occurred to him. He's been doing this his whole life, which is an interesting insight into politics. I mean, look, there's one thing that's horse trading, which happens in politics, that is not illegal. It's another thing to just flat out say, give me campaign donations and I will give you state money. Or give me a post, whether it's a cabinet post or an ambassadorship, or this crazy deal that he thought he was going to get with the unions, and then I'll go ahead and, give you the pick that you want for senator. And of course, this guy's absolutely brazen. And here's the thing. I'm going to get to his brazenness in a second. You don't get that brazen without having had some success with that strategy earlier. See what I'm saying by that? And he got to be all the way to the two-term governor of Illinois. And so he must have been doing this for a long, long time and gotten away with it. To the point where he thought, well, I could, talk about it on the phone all day long. I could say it any way I like, and I'm never going to get in trouble for it. Because obviously he didn't get any trouble in it. Didn't get into any trouble for it before. Now look, you want to talk about brazen? This guy wanted Warren Buffett's money. You're like, what? And so I was like, no, that must be some sort of misunderstanding. Warren Buffett, what does he have to do with this? He tells one of his advisors, well, Obama's got that Warren Buffett guy in his camp, and if he wants, me to pick the senator that he wants, well, then, maybe Warren Buffett can give like $12 or $15 million to some nonprofit organization, and I could run that organization and presumably siphon off some of that money. But it's interesting because he's in the wrong league. Apparently that happens in Illinois all the time. But on the national level, they're like, no, dude, you're nuts. Warren Buffett's not going to give $12, $15 million to some organization and make you the head of it. That's not how things work. So in some ways, it's also encouraging that on the national level, apparently it doesn't work that way, at least for some people. And like I said earlier, people now are reporting that Rahm Emanuel, the chief of staff for Obama, is the one who turned him in on some of this stuff. So now what are we going to do about Blagojevich? I don't know why there's a controversy about this or any kind of, decision-making process. I think it's the easiest thing in the world. Is this guy going to resign? I doubt it. I mean, like I said, having looked at the transcript of the things that he said, he's got no interest in anybody but himself. He said, look, I have three things that I care about for this Senate seat that I'm considering. He said, legal, personal, political. I was like, what does he mean by that, right? Legal, he means who's going to take care of my legal troubles. Second of all, personal is who's going to pay me. And third is who's going to help me politically. The state of Illinois and their interests, or the American people and their interests, not even on the list. Not even on the list, okay? So and that's why he was really considering putting himself as senator, because his number one concern was legal, and he thought he had a better chance as senator. So this guy doesn't care about anybody but himself. He's not going to resign, okay, unless they say to him, look, you're going to add more embarrassment because they're about to impeach you in the next hour, so you might want to give that seat up so you're not the impeached governor of Illinois, right? But I wouldn't bank on it. So should they impeach him? Of course! They should impeach him tomorrow. But I'm being literal. They should what's stopping them? Get together, impeach the guy tomorrow. Look, I know. Innocent until proven guilty. Just read the transcript, man. Just read the tapes they have on him. Here. Guilty. Okay, guilty. Move along, son. Move along, okay?